It's Bob and Tom Tonight, starring Chick McGee, Christy Lee, Josh Arnold, Ace Cosby, Pat Godwin, Willie Griswold, and Tom Griswold.
It's great to be back. I look around the room. I see incredibly handsome face.
I'm here every day.
Yeah, thank you. You slow pitch him, you think someone's going to just run up there and whack it out of the park. Josh Arnold is here, and I can't believe it, he's sitting in the all-new DoorDash Sidekick chair.
Yeah.
We're going to learn a little something about DoorDash coming up today.
Yum.
Christy Lee's right there in the Navy Federal Credit Union News chair. Through the glass, Mr. Godwin, with a song apparently ready in a few minutes. It's the Oxford Gold Performance Room. I'm Tom. That's Willie. Chick McGee's across the way at the sports desk. And Mr. McGee, what else is going on over there?
A Chinese badminton player's profuse swearing at the Olympics has gone viral in China, with internet users praising her for her colorful expression of emotions at the match. Chen Qing-chen, a 24-year-old athlete, was heard swearing aloud throughout a women's double match between China and South Korea last week. Was it English swear words or
Keep reading.
Chinese?
That's a good question.
After losing the first game to the Korean pair, Chen, who was playing alongside her teammate, Jia Yifan, was heard swearing loudly with the popular term CAO. Apparently, that's the equivalent of the big one.
Ooh.
The F word in Mandarin Chinese.
Wow.
So take that little nugget with you today.
So if you're at home watching and you understand that language, you're hearing what is essentially the F word over and over again.
Well, okay.
Well, badminton's already got a rough start. I mean, they've got a shuttlecock.
Right.
Yes.
So
It's supposed to be the fastest sport, right? Badminton?
I think
That
that
and the highlight,
the shuttlecock, isn't that the fastest object in sports
Yes.
that isn't motorized?
300 miles an hour.
400.
Yeah, 4.
Yeah,
over
400.
I don't buy it. That is some conspiracy.
How is that possible?
But it only goes 400 for like one. It's got to only be like 2 seconds, and then it slows down.
So like 323 or
It's got
something.
feathers on it. You're whacking it hard.
All right.
So I imagine there's a lot of cursing at the Olympics, now that I think
Of
about it.
course.
Who wouldn't?
Yes.
Do you think the original shuttlecocks were made out of roosters or like tail feathers or something? I bet they were.
Probably.
That's how they got their name, I bet.
Yeah. That other guy got one in the groin. Did you ever play badminton?
Shuttlecock. I was sure.
Oh, we've all played badminton.
I like it a lot.
There's only a couple reasons a guy will play badminton, and one of them is to impress a lady. Am I right on this?
Yep. Oh,
You're down at the beach, you're either going to play volleyball or badminton.
Yeah, a lot of bad shuttlecock
Hey,
jokes.
babe, want to come out and play badminton with me? Huh? Maybe you listen to my guitar later? Right?
Blackbird, right?
That's right, a little blackbird for you. I call this the closer. All right. I'm out checking the traps, and
Now, Pat, I wasn't here on Friday.
Yeah.
So,
Boy, we had fun. We missed you, though.
did you do a song that I...
Yeah, we did a lot of
4 or
songs.
5, yeah.
Would you have one that I could... I'll just single one out?
Yeah, an animal health technology company called Sylvester AI's developed an app called Tably. Tably uses a phone's camera to determine whether your cat is feeling any pain.
Oh, Tably.
Yeah, Tably. The app analyzes ear and head position, eye narrowing, muzzle tension, and how whiskers change to detect if the animal's in distress. A company spokesman said it helps human cat owners know if their cat's in pain or not.
Human cat owners.
Yes.
As opposed to
Dog.
bovine.
Yeah.
Dog cat.
Hey, I just read it.
No,
My cat, I used to
whoever wrote this story wanted to seem really smart.
I had a couple of cats, as you know, Puff and Fluff.
Yes.
From Italy, right?
From Italy. That my sister, I was living there, and I had to bring her back to the States.
You had to take a plane to go to Italy.
No, I
pick
was
up a
already
cat.
there.
You're already there.
You were in Milan, right?
Yeah, she had Puff and Fluff and Happy. Happy ran off with some
This isn't happening.
Italian.
This is your family,
We just
really.
hear Pat's song.
You're a part of
Well, I
this.
just wanna
You're
say-
a part of this now.
I want if for my cat, if I know my cat's happy, when he's not urinating in my shoe. Which Fluff was wanted.
I got something here for you, Tom. Okay. If you want to know if your cat is happy, check the app. If there's no purr when you pet her fur, check your app. Or clear your head, go for a jog, run to the pound, rescue a dog, and don't worry about your cat and that stupid app. That's what I have to say. Yeah.
That's curious. I can't imagine it works, but
I'm not a cat owner currently, so I don't know.
Okay.
That's what you need, a big, vicious cat.
You mean a
running around
fun,
the house.
snuggly, cute cat?
Yeah.
Any of those?
You get your app.
Well,
Then you'll have
I was
cat app fever.
I was offered a kitten over the weekend.
Oh, yeah?
Cat app fever. Did you hear that, John?
I did.
Turned down a
What do you
kitten?
mean you were offered a kitten?
I was at the farmer's market, and the farmer goes, do you need a barnyard cat?
Did it look fresh?
You squeeze it?
Oh, you mean a live kitten?
Yes.
You might know it as chicken teriyaki.
I would have loved to have taken her home, but unfortunately I don't have a barn, but I could have used her to, I guess, he goes, she's a great mouser. She's already caught 6.
A
And
great
I'm like,
mouser.
I'm like, I
You
wish I
don't
could.
have, Josh, did you hear? Christy has no barn.
I have no barn.
Everyone else has a bar.
Can't have a barnyard cat without
Fingers
a
crossed,
barn.
girl. Goodness.
My God.
Willie, did you hear? Christy has
Let's not invite her to the next.
Oh, a home without a barn isn't a home at all.
Okay. Now, we have a little
Who the hell
surprise.
invited her to
Today
the
is
farmer's market?
Yeah, today is a special day. This is the 5th anniversary of Josh Arnold being in the show. And if we could bring in the cake that Josh has.
Oh, my goodness.
Josh is
Happening already?
Josh's favorite cake is wedding cake. So
Yeah, baby, yeah.
we have a beautiful cake,
Well.
Is that real?
5 layers
Oh my
Not even his
gosh.
birthday.
cake, one celebrating each year. And you said you could eat 3 layers of wedding cake. I believe.
said I could eat a 3-tier wedding cake.
Yes, that was just a couple weeks ago.
Right.
So
Have at it.
there you go. A
My
beautiful cake.
I don't see a fork.
You're going to need a shovel.
Water everywhere, and not a fork
This
inside.
is hilarious.
About 3 feet high.
That is quite the cake.
And it's got each year there's a different cake for 2 years.
year,
Seven
different
for
Oh,
each.
and there's a note. It's from Amy. The
Yes. Our cake lady.
oh, here it is. I quit.
I can't believe she made this for me after my fondant comments.
Oh, there's
about how-
plenty of fondant on that. Yeah.
Yeah. Boy, oh boy. How about
Big cake.
Wow, we'll be eating a lot of cake.
A lot of delicious
This
I don't
is-
think that'll fit in your car. Will it?
No, well, it will when I take it to the food bank. Man, oh man.
Now,
You gotta keep a
we'll
cake like
celebrate
that.
that in just a few minutes. Also, you got to save some room because we're going to do a DoorDash this morning.
Oh, I'm hungry. Let's
Order
go.
breakfast.
Sounds
And have
good.
it delivered right here. How cool is that?
Very.
Well, this is wonderful. Thank you.
In the meantime, well, thanks for being here for 5 years.
Has it been?
Oh, happy to. Happy to.
Christy, how long you been here?
Oh, God.
Well, Christy's had a couple.
Yeah, I've had a couple of exits and come
She's had a
back.
couple of exits there.
Total 35 years, probably.
something like that.
35.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
me
It's been
too.
a long
Yeah.
time.
Have we ever had a cake for our anniversary?
No.
Godwin, did you get a cake for your birthday this year?
Yeah, from Kroger.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't even get it
One little sliver.
Christy
of-
didn't get a cake at all.
at all.
Think about that. I want you to think about the Trojan horse.
Oh,
Is that
there's
loaded
something
with
inside
X-Lax?
Is there
That's
something
loaded
in
with.
there?
Wait.
Is there something in there?
There could be
Wait
a very
a
little
minute.
person in there.
A very little person.
Is that right?
A little.
Do I need to
A leprechaun?
open this
A
baby up?
gremlin?
Slice into it, see what happens.
Let's do it.
Maybe
Maybe
there's
Come on.
maybe there's a raise inside of there.
Raise.
No. My lawyers and I, this is my raise.
Oh, take it.
My lawyer was like, "Hey, they're offering $80,000." I said, "How about a 5-tier cake?"
You are a shrewd negotiator, my friend.
Thank you.
Now, I've
One
got
that
this
won't
letter
go
here
NBC?
because today is the. I guess this is the beginning of your 6th year in the
Yes,
Bob
it
and Tom
is.
show.
How about that? Time sure does.
Josh
oh,
is
crawl.
in the
Quite honestly.
DoorDash sidekick chair. And Brian has taken the time and trouble to make a list for us
Of?
of a list of things that Josh hates.
Oh, okay.
How many pages?
Kind of random.
Well, I think this is just the top, whatever this is, 15.
Got a Twitter on there, maybe?
Yeah, here we go.
All right.
Things Josh hates.
Okay.
North Korea.
Yes.
Well, I think most
I do.
people hate North
We all
Korea.
hate North Korea.
Agree on that one.
Yeah.
Not everybody in North Korea. The government, particularly of North Korea.
But you worked in South Korea for quite
Yes,
some time.
yeah.
Okay. You hate girls who go through their boyfriends' phones.
I do. I hate boys that go through their girlfriends' phones.
I agree with them on that, too.
And this is based on many stories on this show.
Right.
You hate corn growing out of a sidewalk.
Oh boy, do I!
One of my
Yeah,
favorite
yeah.
stories.
Non-story, I believe he'd say.
I have nothing against corn growing out of a sidewalk. I have everything against making a story out of it.
Mm-hmm. Pat, do you remember that song?
I do. I'm trying to look.
Well, forget it.
Look
Okay,
that.
what else?
Josh hates a guy taping a banana to a wall with duct tape and calling it art.
Yes, I do.
Yes. I think you're. The problem is instead of hating the art, you hate the. I think you should hate the artist.
Yeah, don't hate the player. Hate
Well,
the game.
I guess so. Yeah. And whoever celebrated it as art and
Yeah, what I'd like to, as you know, I'm as a judge, I believe in cruel and unusual punishment.
Mm-hmm.
I think we should take this artist and nail him to the wall right next to the banana.
I think it's a good idea.
Nail him.
Yeah.
Crucifixion style.
Well, that's a little more harsh. I would duct tape
All
him
right,
to the wall.
Pontius Pilate.
But then everybody could walk by and go, just so you know, you're not an artist. This is
No,
nothing.
he wants
anyone
Stigmata to be a part of this.
Oh, my
Oh, yeah.
Lord.
No,
Nailing
I
him
want-
to the wall, crucifixion's implied, I think.
Yeah. People come see that. Look at the
you know
blood
what,
pouring
they
out
would.
of his hand.
Yeah.
Yeah, people
Oh, my.
people went to public executions in France. People are
That's- I'm
Come
terrible.
on,
just saying.
kids, we're going to be late for the crucifixion
You
exhibit.
don't let the guy die. Have a medical professional do it. Just try to get between the bones when you nail him up there. That'll teach him to call it art. Things Josh hates. Josh hated selling someone an invisible sculpture.
Boy, did I. Yep.
Story.
Yeah.
That was rough. You hate Taco Bell for canceling Mexican pizza,
I do hate that the Mexican pizza is no longer there.
but you do love Taco Bell.
Of course.
Okay. You hate the show Ted Lasso. You've never seen it.
I don't think there's anything illogical about that.
If we're doing things that he hates that he hasn't seen, add Hamilton to that list too, right? That's
Oh,
right.
yeah.
True, yeah. That's right.
I want to sell somebody an invisible sculpture.
Yeah, no kidding.
With those like fake art stuff, it's like, you know what? If you've
God.
networked and if you're in that world enough to do it, go.
That is the
and it's
best.
they're not taking advantage of old people with no savings accounts.
Good
They're taking,
point.
No, you are right.
they're taking
Yeah.
advantage of idiots in the art world.
You're right, but
This is an NFT of a photograph of an invisible sculpture.
The invisible artwork.
Take it in the dark.
It's being delivered now.
well, thank you.
Instant.
Now, here's an odd one. Josh hates women that refuse to sell their panties online.
Okay.
And you hate me.
I can't say I hate those women, but I do hate the missed opportunity.
Leaving the
Money on the table, ladies.
Now, how would you
Selling
feel
your
if?
socks.
How would you feel
Isn't
if?
that a little bit exploitive?
You're just no. You're selling it yourself.
Yeah, it'd be exploitative if I sold your underwear.
Right.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
That's just good business.
That's why I'm not doing it.
Right. Yeah. No. You're
But isn't there a dignity component to this?
Yeah.
I mean,
kind of.
Josh.
What?
Yes, Josh.
See,
If,
okay, then I do hate.
let me take it to the absurd level.
Yeah.
Let's just say your mom called
Right.
and said, "Hey, Josh, I'm going to come visit you. I made an extra $3,000 selling used panties on the internet last year."
I'd be like, man, good for you. I don't like to picture my mom's panties, but get that money, girl.
Yeah.
But she doesn't need to make extra
what?
money because she's rich.
Yes.
Oh no, chick, she's just married to a man named.
How
Chris.
much do people pay for those?
I'm telling you, Christy, you'd make an extra $2,500 a month.
Well,
if you sold panties and socks and stuff like that.
Oh my God.
Don't you want
now,
that?
socks? Socks, that wouldn't
See,
be
but
too
the
bad.
problem
Socks
is
would
you
be
can't. It's
to
got to
wear 'em
be. It's
and
got to
then
be a
sell 'em?
cult thing. You can't come on the brain and go, okay, be sure and check Christie's website.
Right,
Site.
yeah.
You probably couldn't.
No, I'm not going to do
Why
that.
couldn't you though?
Things Josh hates.
Taste, I think he'd lose his mind.
You hated the video of that lawyer who inadvertently had the cat filter on.
Oh yeah, I did.
That went
yeah.
viral.
Yeah.
That was pretty funny.
No, that was stupid.
Look, he didn't do it on purpose. You hated the artist known as Grimes, Mrs. Elon Musk or whatever she, changing her name to C, letter C.
You know what? I don't even remember that. I can tell you though, I hate it.
Once again, celebrating Josh's 5 years on the show. Josh, you hate it when chick ignores interesting hockey stories.
Hey, that's right, chick. And you and I need to have a discussion.
Well,
about
if I
this.
ever see an interesting hockey story, I will share it with you.
Wow.
You, sir.
Huh? I'm a hockey denier.
Pat, we were talking about things that Josh hates as we celebrate his 5th anniversary here on the show.
I hate to think that I'm a negative presence.
Negative Nelly?
Yeah, always
Strong
hating on
opinions.
things.
That's my favorite thing about you, because I hate a lot of things.
You have a backbone. Is
I
what
have
you
a short list of people I want dead. That's how much I hate to do. Oh, admit it. Come on, everybody does.
I do, but I don't know their names or where they're at. It's people that I've encountered
Where the first
I'll find
rule
it
is
for you.
you don't talk about a list. Okay.
Oh, okay, sir.
There was a guy that yelled at me when I was the manager of a movie theater once, and I would love to watch him pass
Give me
away.
a name.
But I don't know it. I don't know the guy's name. I'll never know.
What do you do?
Don't want to see people
Just
die.
screamed at me in front of everybody. Yeah.
Yeah, death's too good for him.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, you're right.
Nail him to the wall like the banana guy we talked about. Now, one of the things you did not like was this news story, which I loved. It was from August 19th of 2020.
Okay.
In the depths of phase 1 of the COVID crisis, according to the Argus Leader, a corn stalk was growing through a crack in a Sioux Falls city sidewalk.
How about that?
And it was rescued.
Rescued.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, was screaming for help.
The mayor said the plant had been dubbed the 57th Street Corn, was a symbol of resiliency and hope during the pandemic. And residents reported on August 19th someone had ripped out the lone stalk.
Remember the corn.
A local realtor, and we talked to Chad.
Yes,
and
we did.
Was it Thiessen? Chad Thiessen?
No, he's a good man, but
He picked up the corn stalk and called several corn experts for advice on reviving the plant. His family was taking care of it.
turns out you give it mouth to mouth. Isn't that weird?
It wasn't going to produce any fruit because it hadn't
Christy,
been pollinated.
You're utterly missing the point. It was during the height of COVID.
And I know corn's not a fruit. It was the beans.
So
Who's she talking to now?
Would-be tweeters, I think.
Yes. God.
it's my understanding
Windbags.
there's been a Hollywood screenplay.
Oh, really?
Urban cornstalk.
Urban cornstalk.
Yeah.
Channing Tatum.
Mm-hmm.
And,
The soundtrack.
Rated R, they use the word shuck. Well, and now, Pat, you wrote a tribute to the rescuing this corn.
Little John Cougar thing for you. I was corn in a small town. Yeah.
You were corn.
Growing in the sidewalk of a small town. Came up through the concrete of a small town. A symbol of resiliency. Corn just can't be bested. Most parts of me can't be digested. Your turds are corn infested. Think about that, Josh, before you eat me. Small town corn. Small town corn. Yeah, small town corn. I might grow up to be cream corn.
Second verse, huh?
I could father a son and be popcorn. You know, Josh, you just can't stop corn. Concrete can't bury me. Small town corn. Small town corn. There you go, Josh.
Thank you, Pat.
Thank you.
That's my favorite.
Pat Godwin
Amazing.
Camp. Nice tribute to the great John Mellencamp. Thank you. Pat, now that you're losing all this weight, I got a feeling that just around the corner it's going to be.
Oh, I can't wait to meet her. Oh, my God. That's going to be
I
something.
can just see it now.
Oh, so you're one of Pat's friends, are you? She's got a great personality, chick. Oh, I bet she does, Patrick.
You're going to end up with some lovely woman that just loves you for you and your soul.
Pat, give me some more, I don't know, bourbon, anything dark.
I call this move the pole vault, Pat.
Hey, Patty, you seen my stogie? I think you left it in the living room, dear.
With your cat.
Well, your leg's broke, go get it. Let's go.
Well,
Well,
That's about it,
very
actually.
discouraging, isn't it? Okay.
a man in China claimed he tried relieving his constipation by inserting a live eel into his rectum.
That'd do it, I would think.
According to the Global Times, the eel traveled up the man's rectum to his colon,
Is that right?
which the creature chewed through to enter his abdomen.
Chew through.
Is there a reason?
The man from East China's Jiangsu province said he was initially too shy,
Hush.
eye to eye, to seek help before eventually going to the hospital where doctors surgically removed the eel that was reportedly still alive.
Sickening.
The man is not the only victim of this so-called folk remedy that says inserting eel into rectum can cure constipation.
Come on.
A 50-year-old man in South China's Guangdong province did the same thing with a 40-centimeter long eel in June of 2020.
Oh, boy.
On June 2nd, 2020, an African carp was found in the stomach of a young man in Guangdong who claimed the fish slid into his rectum when he accidentally sat on it.
Accidentally sound
Yeah,
the fish.
I love
I
these.
hate that.
These are the emergency room stories. Well, I sat on this light bulb, doctor.
Yeah.
It's a 1,000,000 to 1 shot.
But a live eel, I would think, even if it's a folk remedy, you'd say, "Hey, look, Grandma, I think I'll just stay constipated."
Yeah.
I'm very skeptical. Pat, did you have a song about
Yeah,
that?
Friday we toyed around with this one here. That's not heartburn or gas. That's an eel in your ass. That's amore.
Okay.
Yes, that's true. I could not go number 2. That's amore. I stick an eel in my butt. I just want to fix my constipation. Now the doctor's down there. I'm under heavy sedation. He'll be coming round the colon when he comes. Come on! He'll be coming around the colon when he comes.
Take it back.
He'll be coming around the colon and your sphincter will be swollen. He'll be coming around the colon when he comes.
I like the word swollen.
Yeah, swollen. I gave you a little swollen day.
That is nice.
Yikes.
Watch the entire show live or on demand at bobandtom.com or listen live with the Bob and Tom app. And be sure to tune in next time for more Bob and Tom Tonight.